here comes Violent Z. Violent Z on his way to the ring. Real quickly, let's say hello to our gorgeous timekeeper. Give him a wave, sweetheart. That's Selena.
Anyway, Derek, anyway. Can we get back to the three-way dance here? Mr. Zane Morris.
2 out of the 3 men. Look at this jawing going on by Zane Morris. And here he comes. Once again.
The crowd favorite.
The Iron Eagle. These men look tired. These men look spent. You can see the determination in their eyes, but in their bodies, they are sweaty and they are fatigued, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, 2 minutes is not a adequate time period to rest. I think things are picking up the way they started last match, Derek.
Well,
that gang up on Shadow.
And I tell you what, the Iron Eagle just going right to it, jumping on the back of Shadow, and now his back being planted into the turnbuckles, folks.
Well, Shadow's like, get this monkey off my back here.
And Zane Morris, speaking of monkeys, Zane Morris is down in the corner.
Holding that head.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Not only was the body weight of the Eagle on top of, coming into play, but Shadow landing right on top of him. And now here comes Violent Z.
So another one jumping on the back, and they're taking their turns, getting piggyback rides of Shadow.
Both men trying to apply a sleeper hold, and they didn't get it held on long enough. Shadow just too big, folks. Just absolutely a 7-foot giant.
Too big, too determined, too strong, Derek.
We have 3. After this match, we will have 2, folks. Who's it going to be? There's no... Oh, my God! Did you see the clothesline? Zane Morris literally flipped in midair.
Wait, Shadow is having to take on both these guys. He's holding his own. There's another clothesline. But, Derek, you got to think Shadow is going to get more tired quickly, having to fight 2 at a time like this.
This may be indicative of fight when survived. Shadow is up, and the 2 men were down. And here comes Violent Z, draping over the top of Shadow, using that second rope as a choking object.
Johnny Mueller separating him there.
Eagle got the worst of that. He had both body weights on top of him with his rope draped over the bottom rope. Coming in, there's a splash. There's a reverse elbow by Shadow. Zane Morris down, and the Iron Eagle just now making his way back up, folks.
Boy, I tell you, every time Shadow focuses attention on one of them, the other one comes up from behind him. But Shadow so far holds his own, Derek.
I got to tell you, if these men are smart, and when I say these men, I'm talking about Zane Morris and the Iron Eagle. If they're smart, they will continue on with this 2-on-1 effort. Forget the battle amongst yourselves.
Exactly.
Take out the big man. Take out the big man.
And eventually they're going to think it's going to wear him down.
Here comes the Iron Eagle.
Oh!
That kick was just swept away. That standing kick was just dropped. It was just knocked away. And here comes our first pinfall. Broken up by Zane Morris. And there's a kick right to the face of Shadow. He's got the space. No, I thought he had the space monkey set up.
What is that?
He's got a submission hold on him, but Zane Morris is down on the bottom. Shadow's on top.
There's an elbow. Frees himself.
There's a front face lock by the Iron Eagle on Shadow. Once again, a 2-on-1 effort seems to be working.
I'm telling you, Shadow gets right off one guy, right to the grips of another.
Setting up for a suplex. It's blocked by Shadow. Blocked once again, and it's reversed.
Unbelievable, Derek. Shadow is just phenomenal. He's taking on both guys.
2, broken up by Zane Morris.
He's battling both guys. He's coming off only a 2-minute rest. Both men are ganging up on him, and he's still looking stronger than both of them, Derek.
There's a reverse full Nelson. Looks like Zane Morris is getting set up for a suplex as well. Takes it to the middle of the ring. Snap suplex. I'm telling you, Shadow just too much man to get set up for a full-fledged suplex. Iron Eagle waiting in the wings. On the outside.
Setting him up.
Zane Morris holding. Here it comes. Slingshot drop kick.
And he's down, and I don't know how long that Shadow can take on this grueling pace. And now
the camaraderie between Zane Morris and Iron Eagle has been tossed aside. These men are now attacking one another, and it may be too soon because guess who's up? Shadow back to full tilt.
Boy, he just took him a couple of seconds there to catch his breath, get his wind back, and went full steam at Mr. Zane Morris.
I'm going to tell you something, folks. You may not realize this at home, but it's been evident to me 2 or 3 times. When Shadow wants to be, Shadow can be one hell of a wrestler.
Good point, Derek. Good
Side
point.
suplex.
When he's taking things seriously.
You're absolutely right, Rick. When he knows it's on the line, Shadow seems to step it up, but only at that time do you see what Shadow is actually what he's fully capable of doing.
Exactly. You got to think, if this guy stayed in
Holy cow!
Unbelievable strength shown there. You've made a great point, Derek, because if you think if this guy just focused his attention,
unbelievable.
If he just stayed focused 100% of the time and didn't lose that, he'd be incredible.
Eagle on the outside, off the top. My God, what a springboard sunset flip. 1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
I don't believe it. The unknowing Zane Morris has just been eliminated. Shadow has got a look on his face like he has no idea what the hell just happened.
Well, be that as it may, Derek, he is moving on to the finals along with the Iron Eagle as Mr. Zane Morris has just been eliminated. And that's going to bring us to our 2 out of 3 falls next, Derek.
Congratulations to the Iron Eagle, but my God, has he got his, look at Zane, I mean, look at Shadow and Eagle just staring at one another.
Well, they know.
They know. Both these men realize what's on the line. The Iron Eagle pointing to himself, saying, it's me, and Shadow just staring the Iron Eagle down. Ladies and gentlemen, they have 2 minutes to prepare. When we come back, we go into the best 2 out of 3 and determine the fight, win, survive champion. And here we go. 7-foot Shadow making his way to the ring. This is it, folks. This is it. We started with 16, and we are down to 2. One of these 2 men, quickly, let's say hello to our beautiful timekeeper. Say hello, Beverly. Rick, I've said it before, it's the blonde. The Iron Eagle, Shadow, they remain. One of these 2 men move on to Heroes to Legend to take a shot at the PCW heavyweight title, Rick.
That's right, you mentioned it, Shadow, the tallest man in the PCW and former television champion. Along with the Iron Eagle, there he is, perhaps the most determined man in the PCW. There are your 2 finalists. There are your 2 remaining guys, Derek.
Let's look at statistics. The Iron Eagle is outsized and he's outweighed. He has the heart of a true champion. Shadow is a former champion, former television champion. So what we have here is tenacity versus skill, or size versus heart. The Iron Eagle has longed many times to be considered a true champion here in the PCW. We saw him fight so hard against Mike Fox a few weeks ago when he had his first heavyweight title shot match, and he just fell oh so short.
That's right.
Mike Fox coming out the victor. We have waited for this now for a month, and here it is. The final 2 competitors for Fight, Win, Survive.
Starting off in this 2 out of 3 falls. This fall right here, Derek, this is that street fight. It's a street fight, Derek, but the pin has got to occur inside the ring.
That drop kick was just swatted away by Shadow, who looks extremely determined this match. This is a different Shadow than we saw in our first 2 matches tonight, Rick.
Well, I would hope so. This is the finals. This is Fight, Win, Survive. This is what it's all about. You mentioned it. A spot to take on the champion and Heroes to Legend, Derek. I would expect nothing less.
A reverse heel kick is blocked and swatted away just like the drop kick. Shadow is standing immensely tall in our final match.
Well, Derek, this looks like David versus Goliath right now.
It truly is just that. The Iron Eagle giving it everything he's got. Caught in mid-flight. Oh, my God, the power bomb has just taken the Iron Eagle away. 1, 2, and I thought that was it.
Right, and Shadow is just swatting Iron Eagle like as a fly, just like a pesky little mosquito.
And there's a stomp to the shoulder of the Iron Eagle. Stomp right to the chest. Shadow looks he looks incredibly aggressive in this match.
He does that, Derek.
Using the 2nd and 3rd rope to apply pressure to the throat of the Iron Eagle.
Now here he comes.
Right across the back of the neck. The Iron Eagle got choked extremely bad on that move. That throat being exposed, and now, well, it looks like a game plan by Shadow. That is just to blatantly choke the Iron Eagle.
Well, he's definitely wearing him down now, and it's definitely put the Iron Eagle behind the 8 ball to start things off here in this first fall, Derek.
The Iron Eagle fighting back, short-lived. There's a nasty right hand by Shadow. Eagle down once again. Now picked up by Shadow. Set up. Slam.
Boy, the way he just holds on.
Off the ropes.
Incredible strength.
Big elbow. Holy cow. He went right across the bridge of the nose with that one. 1, 2, and just a 2 count once again. The Iron Eagle doesn't want to take any blows to the bridge of that nose. That thing has seen hell and high water over the last couple of months.
Boy, I tell you what, Shadow does not need to be focusing his attention on the crowd. Not tonight, Derek. Not in this one.
And this is a perfect example of just exactly what you're talking about, Rick. Giving the Iron Eagle enough time to recuperate, and he is a quick recuperator. There's a couple of right hands to the chin of Shadow. This is the first time I've seen Shadow looking victimized. Irish whip was reversed. coming in for the clothesline. Dug in the clothesline. Eagle coming in.
Again.